Welcome everybody back to the MadCast Tuesday night in-houses. First one of February, February 2nd to be exact. We had a fantastic turnout tonight. What you only see is half of the group here. We have two teams, or two full groups going head-to-head right now. I'm only one person, so I can only cast one game. And the winner of both this game and the other game will go head-to-head, and we'll cast that game as well. Obviously, I'm here hosting. I have Mr. Epic here by my side. How you doing, Epic?
Always surviving.
So a little bit of a late start for us. A lot of people matching teams the best we could here, getting things going. I had a couple DCs, got things fleshed out, and we're going to get started here, headed right into draft mode. All right. So bands were picked right before we hit live for stream, and we saw Sonya and Cho'Gall banned. Being a little cheeky there on the Cho'Gall band, thinking they're banning two people. Ha ha ha. It's also a fancy way of saying, well, we don't care what you ban.
Yeah, it's a little bit concerning though. I mean, I know Munsa was probably planning on rolling out something a little bit unconventional, and Cho'Gall would definitely fill that role. It's going to be interesting. I hope we see some Li Ming play in this game, as these teams have been drafted very well. They were drafted by us handpicked, but they're very equally balanced. It's going to be a good match.
There's a gentleman's agreement that in banning per game, Li Ming will not be banned as being the new hero. So, all right, first pick KT.
Pretty generic, lots of high damage. Burst mage, sustained damage throughout the early game.
Fantastic
We'll probably end
late
up
game.
picking dives.
Yep. Let's see what kind of dive we get here. I'm anticipating seeing the Tyrael with Jasant up there. That is his bread and butter, and being that they just picked a KT. Why not? We'll see what happens, though.
I predict Munsa just going Diablo, headstrong, right into it, and then it's interesting to see Pretkolos pick up the KT rather than Juno, which I know KT is definitely a heart and soul KT player.
Yeah, it could be just a versatility thing. If Pret felt really good with KT and Juno knows he's going to be able to play confidently on something else, could be what it is. There we go. We see it right off the bat. So Li Ming does get picked here with the auto attacker.
Two very late game damaging heroes there, Jobo, ranking up stacks. I know he's a hell of a Rainer for being a new player, and while Mayday, he's just being cheeky by grabbing the new player.
Absolutely. Well,
new hero.
And I would say I agree with you late game there with Rainer, but a solid lane controller. So being able to at least sustain early mid game, not really can't really bring anything special to the fight, but it holds his own as long as he's safe.
Well, it'll be interesting to see because Li Ming, there's two very different builds you can go. You can go range, sustain late game, and another with magic missile to provide burst. But looks like a Jaina is going to get picked up with an ETC, going for a little bit of a wombo double mage combo.
Yep, seeing that wombo build up right then and there. I wouldn't be surprised to see the stuns and knockbacks get played into or get picked over here by red team.
I don't know who's going to pick what here next. Like, I know Jacinth plays... Oh, that answered that very quickly. Medic on Jacinth for the Rainer stim, and Diablo for the dive and supplementary peel.
Yep. That leaves a very safe, conservative last pick here. With what they have most of everything they need, all their big hitters, and they can really build what their real composition is going to be based off their last pick. So I really like how... well, for lack of a better word, generic their pick was thus far.
It's very meta. It's very past meta over the last couple months. The Diablo provides a lot of frontline and probably does a shit ton of hero damage, frankly, as a tank. But it's interesting. You're going to pick up another assassin here. I'm
they
wondering
have to lock
what's going
their
through
healer.
their heads.
They have to lock their healer.
I will fight to my left.
So King Rhaegar got some really fun buffs here this last patch.
And wow, not something I figured that would happen. I figured they'd end up with a save Zagara pick or something, supplementary stim target, but Abathur's what's going to be rolling out. It's probably going to be.
That is quite interesting.
Why don't you sum up some of the changes to Rhaegar? I personally haven't been up to snuff on that edge or
All
that
of the
end of the patch
changes?
notes.
You know what?
Well, just a
haven't
couple
either.
of the key
How about
ones.
you keep talking for a little bit while I
I can pull them up. But the interesting point is I'm not sure whether Rhaegar was tweaked to be more of a healer, more of a utilitarian support, or something along those.
All right, while they're loading here, let me pull up just the Rhaegar. Maybe I lied. Maybe they didn't change. There he is. And they're mostly loaded, so I won't change screens here, but
You change screens of the game, and I'll pull up some of the changes just for color.
there you go. Color. It's racist.
I am a man of equal opportunity.
Alright, so
Ballin's generically going to the top lane. I think they're just trying to figure out where that medic's really going to go. Should be going with Jobo, but we'll see.
10 seconds.
yeah, Joe should definitely be getting the medic here. However,
5, 4,
yep, there it is, there it is, there it is.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
So that little dragon thing looks like a guppy. I'm not convinced that it's like a caterpillar guppy.
It's a dragon caterpillar salmon. It's just
Good.
going upriver to spawn.
It is. It's flown upriver. It's trying to impregnate top lane right now.
In the opposite lane of the Li Ming and Abathur combo, you've got Pretkalos on KT and Knight on ETC. Both very lane dominating champions. Mid lane anchored by Hollywood Boy and Juno on Rhaegar.
So the
Monster
interesting part's
soloing.
going to be here bottom. That's not a fight Dragon's going to be able to win if played correctly. Although Jobo not quite playing
Well,
correctly.
Jobo
He's so cute.
just looking to...
Munza getting first killed right off the bat. It was a little too hard, gets slowed down, maybe not used to what, paid attention too far to what Rhaegar can and can't do now.
What did I
Rhaegar's
miss on Rhaegar?
little bit of assassin-y here. Holy crap, I just looked at the new UI up top. How new is that?
Fairly new, at least since last Inhouse. So you can look at some of the talent changes.
Oh, talent's
and
right in
hover
front of
on
you.
over.
That's pretty cool stuff. So
It
you
is
at least
very neat. I don't know what Juno is planning on doing here, and what changes Rhaegar just had to make him an assassin. But one thing I will note is Hollywood Boy in the center on Jaina is playing very safe when he is not leaving lane. Or when Juno is rolling.
I do know one of the big things about Rhaegar is pretty much everything allows him to leaping attack.
Leaping attack. Here he goes. Is he going to make it?
Nope.
No.
Coulda.
He just barely sneaks
Probably
away.
coulda. Alright, so we have towers up on both sides. Oddly enough, this is one of the stupid things I know they did. They gave some better animation to the tower areas to better describe what they're protecting. So one is mines versus...
Claim the altars.
Oh, that's interesting. I actually never seen
They
that.
add a little bit of animation around the...
So it looks like it's going to be a pretty fair trade. Pret's going to dominate on their side, and then Jobo's just going to send a couple rockets right on back to lane for soaking for stacks, and all pretty natural. No early fights here, which is definitely going to be good because they are a man down with Abathur.
Going after the Li Ming. It's coming in. It's coming in. It's gonna happen.
Dragon
Li
Fire
Ming, just a little farther.
Said,
Ah, they backed off. Okay, saying, hey, you know what? We're gonna lose XP here. I'm not okay with it. Bottom lane free soaking, catching up that XP that they were just down. Medic. Oh, medic doesn't want to. Wants to bail. Doesn't want to bail. Medic rotating is actually going to be a big shakeup here for blue team. If they can get the medic to switch back and forth here and keep blue on their toes, that's probably what's going to turn the tide of the lane pushing phase.
honestly, I think when the shrines come up for either middle or bottom, that's really when we're going to see the big team fights happen. And I think that's where Medic's definitely going to be winning out. Because not burning any mana, no harassment going on. She's going to be locked and loaded, ready for those fights.
Yep, she's definitely doing ball and look kind of AFK. I don't know if he's putting mines down or what. Abby AFK, pretty standard play here, if you ask me.
he's sitting on top of Mayday, babysitting him.
It's
This
a
is what
joke!
we were talking
Epic!
about, though.
It's a joke! Abby
This is what we're
AFK.
talking
Oh, where'd he go?
about.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He went bottom. Slug life.
And it's a darn shame that Locust can't capture shrines. Hopefully he'll mine up the area and probably get a little bit of dominance.
I'm not sure what teams have decided. I'm not sure anyone's fully committed here.
Oh, Munsa?
Does go in, doesn't get the pick that he's looking for, gets pushed out actually, he's gonna get burned down.
A lot of damage.
Nothing that red team can do there to save him.
Unfortunately, no one was there to back him up, and a lot of damage got put on him. Medic did almost save him, but just too slow to the draw. So that's one.
I mean, it was a really great play by Knight, diving in there and pushed him away, playing body, and I mean, it worked out perfectly for him. Oh, Slug! Slug! Slug takes half health, Rainer Stim goes out, they're just gonna get pushed out, and blue team is going to easily take down bottom shrine. Tower, tower, take down the tower. All the fucking same, I hate that they name all of them differently. Towers, shrines.
Pick a building, any building.
Yes.
This is what I was talking about early on, that they're going to be a man down, so whatever they do decide to do, or if Munsa decides to make a play, they have to be there to follow through with it, otherwise they are going to die and they are going to fall behind.
Yep, Abby is, gotta learn how to play with it.
So Abathur took Mule. Alright, I completely lied. He's going complete mine build. Morales took Mule to kind of assist with some of that outer wall damage.
Again, very safe. Well said, usually actually holding off the combo on bottom. She shouldn't
Well, to
really
be
be able
fair-
to do.
To be fair, Jobo's really not being aggressive as he should with that medic support behind him. He's not putting free auto attacks on Dragonfire.
Being able to walk in, free autos, being able to use his Q to just walk out of there is going to be his best bet. Safe plays all the way around, not much to really talk about here. KT just doing his thing. Little wizard on mage action there. Sure there's a fetish for that. Mayday not he's not putting up with that, he sees Knight. No, bottom
Hopefully
we
Mayday will
go.
rotate, because one of the biggest things on this map, especially when you're a man down, considering Abathur doing mine.
Being on time and in place.
Exactly. Mayday, or Jacine, sorry, playing a little bit more aggressive than a medic should. Jobo getting a little bit of damage on. ETC sliding in. Munsa, a little bit out of position, but it doesn't matter. He's got the medic on him. Stunning.
Are they going to get the ETC? They will get the ETC. They're going to go for another kill here. Probably don't need to. The smartest thing to do, they got the mines in the bushes. Let's go ahead and just get this bottom piece. Even things up.
Good example of keeping that front fresh blood alive and bringing the one down. Even in the score.
Actually 28-32, and I'm not entirely sure what I missed here where 4 went the other way. Oh, that's right. Last round, they lost all, and the other one got 8. Okay, not bad. This is one.
So this is a good call by them. They're moving up to take their mercs there. Blue really should have followed up with that too, because one thing that Falstad is not going to be able to deal with is these mercs walking through.
Should just be able to bully these straight through. Rainer, that is, should be able to just bully these guys right into those that front line.
You see Juno rotating down. If Medic is smart, what he'll do is he'll put that beam onto one of the mercs and maybe get a little closer. Doesn't look like he's interested though.
Nope. Went and cleaned it up. Not able to get the damage needed.
Oh,
Mage comes down, throws the damage in.
Justine taking a lot of damage. Juno can still lunge off that, and he does.
Oh my
Does
goodness!
get the final auto attack.
Oh my goodness! And meantime, we saw an ETC death, so I missed that while we were busy watching that engage bottom. Whew! So, I keep watching, I keep looking at this Li Ming, I'm trying to see what's going to be good, what's going to be fun. I admittedly have been pretty much out of the game, haven't played HotS or looked at HotS in at least a week here. That's pretty much where all of her info came from. Haven't seen her played in PTR, so this is really an interesting time for me to watch. And Okay, I see her damage and her build's coming out here, but I'm really curious to see how she's going to be able to combo play. I hear she's late game with her trait being able to reset, participating in a kill.
She is very much late game. I mean, Mayday is going a little bit of a different build, more of a utility build with S of Johan at level 4 and Z's Vengeance, which is 25% more additional damage to targets that are farther away, but minus 25% up close. Very smart in the sense that they took those mercs and now Dragonfire's walking them in, but there's still a man down. ETC landing at one person ult, Diablo following up with his ult.
Great counter.
Going down.
Hyperion goes out, Stim's out, and Munsa's going to get dropped here. He's going to get the lead. Oh, he does. He does get...
Mayday doing a really good job.
He could be able to walk away from this. He lives! He lives! Wow, what plays there. Munsa could have been focused easy, I think. He picked out his targets.
One thing that was good is the Abathur did end up ulting the medic.
Juno not happy with what's looking like some frame rate issues.
Oh, I gotta make a correction. No, I'm right. He ulted medic. That happened. Not crazy.
Who ulted
I'm
Moose
interested to
Medic?
see what Li Ming's gonna see, or I'm wondering what Li Ming's gonna take for 13 here, because she's been going kind of a more of a W build with Disintegrators and all. And I think Mayday himself is just reading through those talents.
Hey, this looks good. Okay, I'll try that. I've totally done that with heroes.
Top gonna get pushed in, probably gonna lose the top wall at least.
Yep, well, bottom's actually pushing fairly well themselves. Diablo's coming up. Gonna do what he can to stop it. Diving in. Oh, he could have put some damage in there on Knight. Knight would have gotten charged in, taken some slows, taken some damage, and would have been able to body block.
Bot lane happily clearing those mercs. No confrontation, just easy soaking.
Mid lane,
And as if
unattended.
anticipated. Abathur, good rotation to bottom. He's gonna set up those mines now.
Juno not having any of it. This mine seem like they take forever to set these days, but I'll tell you when I'm on the other team.
Full 5v4, we're gonna see a lot of damage go out on Munsa probably if he is.
Whoa!
Oh, look at the damage! Rager
Oh, he does get the ult off! ETC mid-attempted ult gets stopped.
Hollywood
Still takes out the,
Diablo goes down. ETC gets stunned with his ult by his W on the ding. Ult is back up. Pretclose not gonna go down. Knight putting a little bit of damage on.
No!
W.
Oh, to bring back the 90s, that was the bomb!
Oh, beautiful! Mayday.
Not enough, though. That seems weak as shit. Not gonna be enough. Medic actually playing assassin there at the last minute, giving Red the advantage. Wow, that was just... Whoa, that was a really fun engage to watch. And I didn't really have much to say because things happened and I didn't know how to say them. And
It was that quick. It happened.
listen, guys, there's a reason I didn't accept when Blizz asked me to cast for them at BlizzCon.
And
I
it
know
was
better.
a high salary. He released that to the public.
King's Ransom. Alright. So, top is being freely farmed here. That's going to give, or continue to give, Blue the XP interest. Basically a full level up, even though they're down in tower. What we're going to end up seeing here, I don't know, both of them have been playing very conservative the entire time. We're 13 minutes into the game here. I'm anticipating seeing some sort of dive push here I wouldn't be surprised. Yep, down here on blue if they went and actually put some effort into this here. Oh, great
Medic with
bomb.
some good disengage. Dragonfire unfortunately doesn't get much use of that overdrive.
So, things turning around here. Li Ming can't decide where to go.
Call's
Doesn't
going
want
out
to die.
for- Oh, look at this. Mansa, did
He doesn't
not
even
see that?
see it.
Or did he care?
Gets the extra stun and has to blow the ult to get out of there.
Here's those mercs. Hollywood boy gonna put some damage.
Jobo's
No,
got to get some
decides
fucking
to walk
damage in
away.
there, otherwise this is just not going to work for him. 3 damage. Oh no! Munza has to pop his ult.
Misses the ult. Medic's putting a lot of good heals back on it, but he's gonna separate from that healing.
And
beam.
he's
probably
gonna die.
go down.
There
Does
it
go
is. Hammer time.
Jobo.
And they end up taking out
no.
Jobo as well. Medic, he's going to get the Abby hat and he'll be able to walk away from this, but barely.
I have to say though, the team's been very even so far.
Absolutely. We're seeing late game blue team coming out and shining here. They're going to take both of these. Oh, did Abby take theirs?
But look at the Abathur!
No way! Abby gets it!
The maximum disrespect.
Walk through him, baby! Walk through him, baby! Juno's like, I know better. I know better. I'm not going in. Oh shit! Oh shit! The plays! Oh!
And went to go hunt him down.
Wow.
I don't think that was a waste of an ult at all.
No, that was pretty awesome. KT's like, no, I want these too. Hey guys, you're outnumbered. And they got a healer.
Munson just being that beef, soaking up all that damage. Medic able to put the beam on him and keep on soaking.
Falstead, meantime, is doing his damage. He's going to take this bottom keep. It's his. It's done. It's over.
Oh, Munson got caught mid.
Yeah, really great time lapse. He was going to be able to get that too. A really great time lapse, time warp, whatever the fuck you call it. ETCO gets up 3! Oh no!
Tons of damage going down with the wombo combo between the two mages, Predcolosa Chain Bomb and Jaina W. Excellent blink by
Li Ming is right around the corner.
No way he's getting out of there.
Nope.
Oh, but the Abathur, last breath of hope.
I don't know why they're not pushing this. They need to be pushing this. This needs to be their keep. There it goes. All right, there we decided.
Predcolosa has the right idea.
Yep.
Predcolosa for president. Team captain, shot caller, big baller. Makes a call, takes the keep. Dragonfire's taking the shrine. Abathur with the nice reaction to bottom.
Yep, doing what he can to keep his team in the game here. Falstead tried. Try as he might. Not going to be enough. Fallen is like, does he see me? Do I do something? What do I do? I'm going to stay. He's going to stay and soak.
You will pay for your arrogance.
I am lord of this.
Alright, so they're going to go after Red's bot.
Not be stolen from me.
Interesting calls, and they're really solidifying their lead here by taking these.
Oh yeah, they're telling ahead.
Once they double back to their other mercs there, and the calls are probably going out now, they'll walk it in. And at that point, Red will have to react to it.
They're going to go back and get theirs. There's nothing really Abby can do about this. Just trying to get his keep back. Here they go.
Predcolosa getting a little caught out there. Oh, and he lands it! Blink.
And there goes the blink. I don't know if you read recently, but
it doesn't matter.
they're looking at removing. Oh! Bringing him back into the engage. Ends up taking out Falstead. Not Falstead takes out Raynor, sorry. At the cost of his own life here because blue team wasn't turning around fast enough. They do take the medic for him. Oh goodness, and the Diablo. Li Ming has no answer for this whatsoever.
Lots of little damage, nothing big. KT brought the big, unfortunately.
Yeah, blue team does not want to take this middle piece without taking the bottom fort first. Uno knows better, says can't leave Abby out there for too long. I'm going to go ahead and check out the tower here.
Be swift, heroes. Do not.
I see this
let the
getting
great
captured
Emperor's
here,
claims
and
reach the
maybe a
Alder's
boss
door.
to finalize it.
Yep, that's all it's going to take.
No!
Oh, it takes one
Not
more.
the case.
That's right. That's because they needed that tower to be all the way up first.
All of those Abbey mines. Which you see, unfortunately, is disconnected and rejoined. Those mages bursted down that boss. That's an extra 3 addition right there.
Yep, they can
Oh
go
no,
down.
it is 4. That's the end of the game.
That is
My
4.
apologies.
Thought so. I thought so. All right, so great game all around here. Definitely. I mean, you look at it's 10 to 14. It's not that big a difference, but blue team being a lot smarter. Oh my goodness! They still have not fixed the replay scoreboard where red is blue and blue is red. Literally unplayable, Blizzard. Literally unplayable. Anyway, back to teams and scores here. 10 to 14. Not that big a difference in kills, but blue definitely managing their soak, their kills, and what pressure they put on the other team once they made their plays better, and that was really what resulted in the win there. So, good job there to blue team.
Personally, I just think blue team's rotations were a lot tighter. I mean, they also did have that 5 to 4 man advantage that really did show in the end, even though Ballin did make some really awesome swing plays.
So Todd's about to die too. So
Hey, who's your winner?
All right, let's go.
We're still in.
We're still going.
Not bad. They're still going.
They're still going?
Yep, I will message the winning team. I'll get the lobby going when the other team starts. Oh, where do we want to put them? Where do we want to put them? Where do we want to put them? Put them on mines. Depends on how upset are we with them. Let's put them on Battlefield of Eternity. I will tell the winning team to get in here. I just sometimes forget, guys, that you can't hear the music I'm listening to because Twitch is lame and has rules. So I am dancing to music in my head. The other game that we talked about is still going on. So we're going to have the winner of that game and this game come up together right now over me. No, when that game ends, we will get them in here. We're going to get the winners of the game we just watched saddled up. Make this as quick as possible once the other game ends. Alright, so lots of dead air. Let's go over some of this stuff we were talking about previously. So, Rhaegar changes here. Let me swap over what we're looking at. There we go. So, Taking a look at this, forward movement removed, spell shield removed, healing totem talent moved from 1 to 4. Okay, cooldown reduction from 60 to 30 seconds. That's kind of a big deal. I don't think we really saw that played early this game here. We saw a little bit more of attack Rhaegar. Following activated talents will now dismount Rhaegar when using ghost form. So, if he uses blood for blood, cleanse, healing totem, or rewind. That's pretty nice.
It's something you said that's actually more of a nerf than
anything. It is a nerf
because you're losing your auto attack off of.
It does make you think though. You have to decide: am I going to attack or am I going to use one of these? I guess I kind of understand. He gets Ghost Wolf, and it makes sense because he gets to lunge and attack. It makes you think: what do you want more? I kind of agree with it here. I understand that's the nerf part, but when we go into some of the other things, looking at his Ghost Wolf, his basic attacks while in Ghost Wolf form, now gain the effect of Feral Lunge, causing Rhaegar to lunge towards the target, dealing 100% bonus damage. All auto attacks. That's it. It just happens. 100% bonus damage. Pretty awesome. Casting Bloodlust no longer causes Rhaegar to leave Ghost Wolf form, so he gets to stay in that. That's kind of your trade-off for the other piece there. So he gets the opportunity to get the 100% bonus damage on top of his Bloodlust. Pretty nice. They did remove Feral Lunge, Shadow Wolf, and Healing Surge. Healing Surge, was that the one that went through all the other teammates?
No, I think that was just an addition of add another person on the link your chain. Wolf Run though is definitely interesting if you really want to see like a roaming utility assassin support thing, I guess. Like Juno, I think Juno might have taken that, and he did roam between lanes quite a bit.
Sorry, pouring rum. It's a very large flask. Takes 2 hands.
Another thing that is something to look at. I mean, you get 3 new talents. One was tackled there, and at level 7 you get Blood and Thunder, which basic attacks while in Ghost Swarm reduce basic ability cooldowns by 2 seconds. So, what is the cooldown on his mount there? 4 seconds.
I don't know. I haven't played Rhaegar since. Shit. I don't remember the last healer I played since Rhaegar. Basically, since the Uther meta, I haven't ever touched him.
It's an interesting battle momentum tactic. Drop all your shit, pop into Ghost Form, attack someone, obviously, lunge, pop back out, drop all your stuff again. But it's definitely more of a rotationary based hero. Hunger of the Wolf is pretty interesting. You're able to do a nice big chomp, heal yourself while you're at it. Might be nice against the tankier
6
mems.
pages of notes for him. Okay, coming back to this. Yeah, so we looked at the Chain Heal, Lightning Shield. Damage increased from 31 to 36. Okay, whatever. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think. Remove some talents.
Hey, guys.
Whoops. Somebody didn't read the D&D. This is the streaming channel. Whoops. Moving on. So, Lightning Shields. So remove some of the other talents. Gave him some new stuff. Electric Charge here. Rising Storms. The shield radius is by 33%? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I guess if you're going to kite and stay with someone, I don't know. It's okay, I guess. Lightning Shields. Next damage effect increased 20%. Meh. Earthbind Totem. Mana cost reduced. I don't know if I ever really ran into an issue where I was like, should I cast this Mana Totem? Or this Earthbind Totem? I don't know.
So one thing that we can do is we can get the second lobby. Looks like they are out. The winners. So
they are.
Winner lobby going.
Yeah, the lobby is going right now. I got both winning teams joining up. Let me turn off my monitor cap. Take a look at the lobby. So we are getting going. Yeah, I received a friend's request.
From a Doge?
Doge? Is it a Doge?
No, it's Doge.
Doge. stoked, bro.
Well, thank you for the ad.
Many HotS. Very MOBA.
Wow.
Such wow. Alright, let me make sure we get the teams fixed. You're an observer. Stop trying to play the game. You're not allowed to play the game. Alright, I need Juno, Pret, Dragonfire, Hollywood. Yep, those 4 are good on their team. And we need Sanjo, Master Wonton, Level Spark, Angelix, and Soup Cup, aka that's how you say his name, actually. I think you're supposed to say it with a like an Indian accent, like a. I paraphrase a little bit.
Sounds about right. Who are we missing for the blue team?
Nights. Did you know the night is always darkest just before the dawn?
I do now.
Albert Einstein said that.
I thought it was Abraham Lincoln.
Whatever. They shared coffee one time. That's maybe they both said it.
Where is Knight?
Alright, I put a little pressure on the Knight. See if we can do this. Get this started.
I must admit, and no offense to anybody involved, but not the team I expected to walk out with a victory. I figured Disma's team was a little bit more well-rounded. And I'm definitely looking forward to maybe seeing a VOD.
Alright, looks like you need to go kick a door in real quick. Hold on.
Click the icon by his name.
Yep, right-click and join.
Right click and join. There he is. Alright. See, I almost had to come in here and lay the smackdown. Clearly, the smackdown was not what needed to be laid. I'm going to go back to the channel. Alright. 5v5. Draft mode. First come, first serve. Winning team first is going to be Juno because they won their game first. So Juno's going to pick his band. Alright. We're going to get a band. And then we're going to get a band from... I don't even remember who I made on... Sanjo. Sanjo's the other captain. Sanjo... Like, what? Alright, Zagara band.
And the spite with the Zagara band. Everybody else that was watching that game or was playing knows that Sanjo played a really, really good Zagara. And back at him with the KT band. Which
Fantastic.
actually removes Pret's...
Removes
biggest
Pret's
most
and
points here.
Juno's. So, we'll see here. I think those are actually very solid bands. We'll get started. I'm glad they were able to just kick this shit off. I gotta tell you, you know, maybe it's just feeling things out there in the last game with Mayday and Li Ming, but I looked at that and I was like,
I don't know what you're talking about because Wonton obviously doesn't see it. He thinks Li Ming's great.
apparently Li Ming is fantastic.
Enough to warrant an auto lock. I'm interested to see if we're going to see a Jaina pick again up by Hollywood Boy. He was kind of a driving force and definitely shaped the field, so to
I gotta
speak.
say, I think this is the map that I would have really liked Red Team's composition from last game, with the Abathur knowing the Zagara and KT are banned, being able to put the mines everywhere out there in mid where you know people are going to fight, being able to soak while they're fighting. I really think this was the map to see that composition. Not to say he didn't play a stellar Abathur from what we saw, man, especially that Rhaegar pick. Oh, that was really fun to watch here.
Falstad, ETC, two very comfortable picks like we saw last game. Knight with the ETC, Comfort, and Dragonfire again with the Falstad.
Yeah, tried and true. This is what they played last time. Maybe we just do it again.
I'd be interested to see what actually ends up. This is looking like a very familiar matchup.
Interesting. I'm being told that it's possible Mr. Hollywood Boy here
DC'd.
DC'd. Don't think I can cancel. I don't think it's a cancelable thing.
Gotta run it out. One of the people can dodge the cube.
Does dodging work?
Yes.
I will fight to my last breath!
Alright. So as you see, we have empty slots, which is not good. That should be Juno's. Juno should join back up. Whatever, if that makes him happy, great, awesome, I'm happy, we're good. Let's make sure our friend bro is here. Alright, well, technical difficulties. This is the things that happen when you do some in-house stuff. You get a little bit of forgiveness. Try to make things as even as possible, making sure people aren't DC'd and whatnot. Nobody likes having that crap happen in a quick match and hell, Hero League. Somebody just AFKs and spawn and then you're playing with 4 people and a bot.
In some cases, the bot is better.
In some cases, I have actually turned the game around with the bot after a dude was trolling and crappy and left and won a game. So I will agree with you.
They are ready. Start up that lobby.
Alright, so we got 5.
We do. Hopefully we see the same pick.
This realm needs me.
This realm needs me. She's really, I don't necessarily like her.
I never really thought of the like.
She doesn't look
the Diablo
Asian.
Wizard.
She doesn't look Spanish. She doesn't look, I don't know. She doesn't look anything to me. She's like a mix. She's a mutt. I guess
Jeez.
she's a mutt.
Oh,
I guess
boy.
I'm racist. Whoops.
Yeah. I personally can't speculate. I just think ETC's got a nice beard.
Let's save some lives.
Yeah. He brings the Megadeth.
Or
Alright, Pret and Dragon
ETC
need
Brigger
to
looks like Nazebo and the Jaina.
That was
was
technically
the
not
last
picked
one.
previously, but okay.
But it is on the person that was going to pick it.
Yep. I do have that on stream.
Ready to roll out.
Angelic's on the hammer! Dropping the hammer! Alright, this
I think
person
we all
has to be
saw it
full
coming.
stop. Absolutely. That's his bread and butter. He loves playing it when it's not banned. Especially when they can kind of build into it in this case. This is pretty good for them, so.
It's very obnoxious. Like of all the specialists, of all the heroes that are in this game, Hammer's just one of those.
On this map
things.
too, he can hide behind a wall and siege up.
It's just one of those things where she gets that level 20 edition of her ultimate for her blunt force gun, and it's like an impending doom call, unless
He
you
doesn't
get a
take
magical aid.
that. You don't take that. Not on this map, especially not on this map.
I don't believe
He's
you
taking
do,
napalm.
but,
I've seen some impressive. What's the other ultimate called? I forgot. Is it just called the big gun?
Blunt force gun.
Blunt force. Yeah. I've seen some impressive highlight reels, but no, it's not. I don't really find it's the practical one. Not in team play, anyway.
Solo queue snipes, most definitely.
Oh, yeah.
One thing I'm looking forward to see is Predculus. I've definitely played a lot of games with him where he watched us do. For instance, he watched us play in the chair league. We ended up taking his Ebo in both rounds, and we did all right with him. But really sold him on the champion or the hero, so to speak. I'm hoping he'll take Plague Toad builds. Sorry about that, English. Plague Toad build, which is at 13 you get the Leaping Frogs instead of Zombie Wall Uproot. You end up doing a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah, I never take... Wait a minute, 13.
Or is it 16?
I don't know. Which one is Thing of the Deep? I thought Thing of the Deep was 13.
Thing of the Deep is 13. I don't take that anymore.
Oh, I do. For the range, hell yeah. I am a person that loves to stay at range. I take the range on Sylvanas, I take the range in Azebo. Those are my two most played characters between the two.
Yeah, I take the Leaping 20% increase on Leaping Frogs, so I think it ends up as 120% bonus damage if you hit with a max range frog. And then if you go full Toad build, you go focused or whatever the hell it is, gather focus or something. 80% of your cooldowns are half.
80% of your cooldowns
80% of, if you're above 80% of your health,
Gotcha.
cooldowns recover twice as fast. But usually, in case you took Core Spiders at level 4, which you should have, you take Leaping Spiders to make the most of that.
Yep. The harassment is just ridiculous. You're going to solo lane and you're going to bully. Just the harassment. I'm sure against better players and higher MMR teams, it's a totally different game. But yeah, for the vast majority, just the easy harassment of the spiders has been tried and true for me.
Well, it's very interesting. You can actually get away with taking Gathering Power and then going Toad build and really bursting people. But
Yeah. Which one of these fuckers has a potato? We've been loading this for like longer than they're going to play.
Mr. Spark.
Think so?
No so.
No so.
This will be interesting. So obviously on blue side you see Knight on ETC, Pretculus on Nazebo, Hollywood Boy, Jaina, Dragonfire on Flying Bird Dwarf, and Juno on Rhaegar.
Oh no, level Spark. Lost him. Rainer just got pinged down the bottom. Alright, so red team's going for the early pick here. They're either going to go for the pick and bottom tower pick. Looks like. There we go. Alright, just in time for the gates to open. It'll be a little slower, but it really shouldn't matter.
5 going bottom.
Sure they took the route that they were intending.
Yeah, lots of pings going out, but this ain't no chair league, unfortunately. They know you're there. Juno with the bite. Oh, the body block. Well done by Stu. Watch the flip, and he goes down.
Does go down, but at the cost of Diablo. Healer for tank. Okay, if you say so.
Level Spark taking a lot of damage.
He's DCing over there. He's just not being able to get the position he needs. Meanwhile, blue team up top, really gonna push. They know where all 5 are. Fuck it. You mean coming up top, doing what damage they can. They're gonna be able to get 3/4 of this tower. Scratch that. It's gone.
Power's gone. Knight finishes the duty.
Meanwhile, scuffle here.
Split
Big
lanes,
damage
that
going on
Rainer's
on
getting caught
Angelic.
right out.
Oh, Rainer, no! Great pushback by Angelic.
DC'd.
Alright, sounds like Level Spark may have hopefully a little bit more steady connection.
Here
Yes.
is to hoping. I'm going off a yes with that.
Seems to be working out so far. Alright, Immortals are spawning. Positions need to be placed here. Topping off, whatnot. If Sandro can tap, now's probably a great time to do so. Being 3/4 mana, he's going to burn through pretty much all of his mana at the first encounter.
Both teams opting to defend.
Going after the medic. They're going to get the medic pushback. Does get caught there. That is done.
Goes down, no problem. They're a man down with no sustain. I wouldn't be surprised if they absolutely butt rush that Immortal.
Level Spark.
Caught out again. W.
He's done.
Down goes Rainer.
Alright, 2 down. Blue doesn't need to be shy about attacking this Immortal. Alex will post up. Maybe post up. Wants to post up, probably can't post up.
Not in a position to really force that posting. If anything, Angelic should rotate, step, and start doing his own damage.
He totally could do that. Looks like
And he posts right on the stun. Suit getting a little bit of damage put on him.
Yep, Pratt's
Great
actually
zombie
taking damage
wall.
too.
Zoned out. Pretzelos gonna take that.
Oh
Better keep it
no! Oh my god! Soup Cop! Soup Cop! Take out the Nazebo, but at the cost of the Rainer.
Level Spark goes down real hard. Soup Cup looking for the fling. Will not get the opportunity.
Need that hammer play.
Angelic's looking to get back into it, but with the scouting that Juno's doing, I'd be afraid too.
Alright. Angelic's going for the defense. I'll take a little bit of auto attack. Oh,
Rainer
wow.
getting caught out, unfortunately, again.
Big catch, big catch. Diablo doing what he can, trying to push out the false stack. Gonna take some damage himself here. Taking a look at heals. Juno doesn't have any mana whatsoever. He's good for maybe one more heal here. So one catch, one attack, one something here by Soup Cup, and this could actually be a really good setup for red team.
That's the thing, is if they get the opportunity, that Rainer, they've been down 4 the whole time. As soon as Rainer walks into the fight, he'll get caught out, unfortunately. But Rainer's just got to really get his positioning on point.
Big damage here the blue team's going to put in. They're not going after it. They're going to try and attack it themselves. Not sure this was the right choice.
Not much of a choice to make, in all honesty. The first one goes down real quick. If anything, Wonton should be backing to get the mana up before that fight.
Our triumph brings order
Guess he's
to
just
the
going to tap.
I think Level Spark is still struggling with connection issues, unfortunately, but we do have a hammer to whittle down that Immortal real quick.
So they're going to choose the counter push here. They're going to finish off that gate on the front line. Get a little bit of damage in there, probably take out their well. And probably not too much on the keep, or fort, sorry. Going after Pratt. Red team's not having any of it though.
No, just zoning him off. That's all he has to do.
thus ends my assault on
Ooh, really great damage. Let's catch there with that fucking ball. They do actually take the top for it. Ignore what I said. So 11.5 up here for blue team. They're going to back up, take probably top camp here. Here they go, rotate. Shaman being taken here by red. And Angelic's here zoning out, or not zoning out. There's a different phrase for that, but you know what I fucking mean, guys.
It's interesting, leaving Pret solo to soak while the team kind of ambles around. I'm not sure why they're not doing their bruisers, frankly. But at least bottom lane, or red team's got the right idea with taking those. Aaron Hall putting a little bit of damage on him. ETC looking, dives in. He's got no ult to follow up with. Soup is by himself. He needs to get the beam back on him. Juno taking a lot of damage. He might go down for that, but Diablo goes down first. Equal trade so far. Level Sork taking a whole lot of damage.
Yep, all that in the name of a camp here. So we saw tank versus healer. I don't know which one I'd go for at this point. Still got one tank left there on red team, huh?
As far as the soak goes, what we have to remember is that top lane
Is pushing hard.
pushing hard. They're going to lose definitely a tower from that, which will bring them probably closer to level 8, but it looks like they're going to be level 9 for the better part of this fight. Zebo had to back to get that mana up. Hollywood Boy drawing from well, maybe to get a little bit more out of the next fight. Angelic's
Great push
not
off.
taking any damage at all. Hollywood Boy.
Great
dies
play!
in the attempt
Oh!
to put some damage on.
Soup Cup able to take unnecessary death there by blue team. That really turns things around here because you look at the XP here. You're right, they're full level down, but they're taking down towers now.
Honestly, I think when they move this wall here, look at Pretzelos, just Angelic. All he's got to do is keep hammering on him. No pun intended.
You can intend that pun. You can intend that.
Might see a lot of damage. Beam, is it going to fall back on Angelic's? Yep. Nobody's focusing.
Sandra's going to have to actually either tap or get out of here. Yep, he is going back. Buying time where time can be bought. Getting his mana back so we can come back for this fight.
Wonton putting some really good damage from at range. But one thing, take a look at blue has their ults.
It's true.
So all they have to do is sit and defend and goad them to come at them. Because they're in a position to win and win hard.
I don't think they have to defend. They can
well,
attack.
They made the call to do it at first. And now they're rushing. Taking a bit of damage. ETC gonna look for a slide. Level Spark, tons of damage on him. Thank God for Medic.
He had his sim get popped there too as well. Gallo just playing a little bit of field there for Angelic's.
I gotta say, Sanjo's really swapping that beam, really making the most of those healing. There's the
All
nice
goes out on the
side
tank.
ball.
Oh!
Bloodlust.
Didn't expect the bloodlust. Actually, this does not go out in their favor. They lose 3-1.
When's the flip gonna come out on?
Here's it coming.
Here?
Come on! Ah, he pushes him away. It doesn't work.
Fucked it up.
God damn it, Sanjo.
I'll remember that. That's going right to Chair League. You're not on Medic anymore.
You
That is
benched.
a free immortal. Honestly,
Angelic's
I'm
is
really surprised. 'Cause
AFK and
they
spawn.
turned it without having 10.
Enough. I see
They're...
your ground.
Come on,
They have
Angelic's.
10 now.
Yeah,
He's
but
by
Angelic's is
himself.
AFK
He
and
can go down
spawn.
to this.
There he is. Okay.
Nobody's coming to help Soup.
Fuck Soup. Blue
But
team will
he's a
fuck Soup.
trooper.
All I'm gonna say is
An
if
issue. Look at that,
Angelic's was
very
not
safe.
AFK and spawn there for a moment, came out, he would have been able to push him back, and Diablo would still be alive.
We're gonna see him try and put on a little bit of damage. I don't think it's the right call defending here.
Now they want to pick. Oh,
Putting a lot of
Angelic
damage on Angelic.
pops the ult.
Missing the ult, unfortunately. Rainer really should be putting damage. Wonton's got the right idea. He's trying to kill that elemental. Jaina goes down.
Gets popped in Angelic.
Stim
Not sure
goes
what
on
that's for.
Angelic's. Angelic's has to make the most of that. He should be running down, setting up, posting, and really putting damage, and now he is. But he missed most of that stim.
Yep. So this will definitely go in their favor. The team trying to come back a little bit of Falstead, a little bit of ETC. Not gonna be anything to do. They're just gonna stage up here.
Very free, very easy. I'm not sure if they're going to do a split push on this, though. Second Immortal usually is the swing point in these games. First, a little bit of momentum, not enough to win a game.
Alright. Mortal heading bot. Red team opting to push with...
Bottom. Mortal heading bottom.
Said bot.
Mortal is bottom. You said top.
Said bot. It's a Chicago accent, alright? Heading bot.
Wonton taking a lot of damage. Rainer all really forcing...
Not going to be able to do anything against the Immortal while Hyperion is there. Goes in! Gets 3 of them! Gets immediately stunned out of it. Knight gets dropped. Not yet. I lied. Not yet. Now he gets dropped. At the cost of nothing. Wow, Sanjo with that heal beam. Perfectly turning around between everybody. Every which way.
I have to say, Wonton is churning out the damage.
Looking at the leaderboard. Lee Ming 30,000 Nero damage here. Jaina's 31 though. No, blue team actually with more kills right now. Sorry, it's the other way around. Keep forgetting that the scoreboard is still fucked up.
Not to mention, take a look at all that soak blue is missing from up top. Red making the right call, taking that camp on their way out, but Falstad's thankfully going to grasp a little bit of the EXP they're going to miss.
For being almost a full level ahead, they are now basically a full level behind. That was based off that bottom push, just like you said, with Second Immortal. Big pushes, having that Hyperion to push them out there. Great use of it. Alright, Vision.
Rainer Hammer really solidifies the sieging potential this team has. And if anything, if any calls are going to be made that should be made, they should rotate top and really
shove that in. Yeah, I agree. While they
not
have
only
to
shove it in, but get control of those top besiegers there. They already have the bruiser capacity pushing the lane by themselves, but they're deciding to go bottom here, and it looks like Diablo is going to get a catch on Predkalos here. But he forces himself into that zombie wall. Pred's going to walk away.
Sanjo is bad positioning though. He does force out the water elemental. I'll tell you, elemental probably wasn't my choice for Jaina. Looking at team composition, I mean, I could have this wrong here, but being able to freeze them in favor of, well, I don't know. They have an ETC ult.
If there's one thing that you want to do with Jaina, and I don't mean to override you, but Angelix needs to die immediately. Ring of Frost provides that burst.
Provides the burst and the freeze.
Exactly. Not going anywhere. At no point can a medic keep up a full Ring of Frost and combo drop by a Jaina. As it stands, it looks like the defense is going up. Soup really making a bit of a
making
push.
blue work for it. Grouping them up.
Red team is going to do a lot better at the poking game, even though Falstad did spec into more of a hammer throw build, and Nazeebo. But Wonton's really doing quite the...
Blue being smart, just kiting out that vision.
Big damage.
And the dive goes in.
Soup Cup with a Night Caster.
Bloodlust gets dropped. We do see the Jaina go down.
Hyperion up.
You see the cow go dropped as well here. Oh, he wants the dive! The great disengage there.
Goes out way too late.
Absolutely. Yeah, that should have been an instant, once really Diablo dove, it should have gone out.
Once Jaina was caught out of position there, the gust needed to go down, if anything was going to happen.
Trying to get their halfway point while the rest of their team heads back, gets their mana, repositions here. Actually, really great timing by their part. So those of you that are watching, you saw Lee being no mana whatsoever. Saw that I had the time to back out and got the mana, was right back in the fight. While the rest of his teammates who did have the mana were able to focus down and get the Immortal to switch positions. So good rotation.
Free and easy. ETC used his ult.
Just now?
Just now.
Whoops.
We don't have an ETC ult.
Whoops. Whoops. Alright, so,
What we're gonna see is a big ass push done by Angelics and Level
yep, let's
Spark.
go ahead and see this Hyperion.
Rainer's gonna pop both on the second.
He's gonna go after, yeah, alright, so they're gonna go ahead and take the tower first, let the Immortal move up a little bit, he's gonna pop it later.
A little bit of damage coming down.
While Elemental goes
out, he's gonna go
Zebo took some big damage.
He walks out, strides out like a big pimp. Gus goes down, saying, no, I've had enough of this fight, get out of here from my house.
They want to engage here, they want to keep this Immortal up as high as they can, pop this Hyperion here. Not gonna be enough, they didn't walk in.
Big damage from Wonton. Excellent use of the Rainer ult by Level Spark there. Really putting the second damage down. And just a big W.
Damn, those are huge.
Wonton. Big Diablo disengage. Diablo's really looking to disengage. He's got to make a flip here. Angelics needs to get out.
He's throwing his napalm.
Nobody's paying attention to Zebo, and then all of a sudden Soup does, and he dies. Oh!
No! No, he doesn't! Because the team is still not paying attention to the Zebo.
There is no focus whatsoever.
Alright, Red needs to just decide this is done. Out of here.
If Red
They're
was
gonna go ahead
smart,
and take
they'd
top.
take their top, they'd take their bruisers, and then they'd rotate bottom after Sanjo backs. And that looks like exactly what they're gonna do. Big wave bottom.
Yep, alright, so Soup's
Lots
gonna
of
back.
lovely stacks. For
Wants
this
to get his
team.
manas. Yep, both teams doing exactly. And Zebo gonna go ahead and get his farm on here. Build his stacks. He better be stacking. He better be stacking. What's he stacking? Is he stacking here? Let's see here. Yep, Death Risk roll permanent. Yep.
I just don't agree with that zombie wall uproot talent. A lot of people take it.
I don't like it.
Thing of the Deep is also very good, but the I'm so totally sold on the Plague Toads. What we're seeing is a lot of camp dominance by Red Team, and it's very good. Good rotations. It forces Blue to be reactionary to them, and with the Immortals coming up right now, they have to deal with bottom. Otherwise, they're going to lose out on a lot of experience. So they're not ready. Red was not prepared for that, so it gives a lot of free damage by Blue. It forces Red to defend. That's going to really get right up in there. Pretzel split from the team, but still chucking damage on that Immortal.
Actually, really good damage! Oh! Rhaegar goes down, ETC goes down! They're gonna re-engage here. I don't think Soup Cup should be. Okay, now you can go. Go ahead, Soup Cup. Go ahead, Soup Cup. Gets it!
There he goes.
Wow, and this is where they turn around and go take their free damage on their Immortals.
This is
Bottom
the
pushes.
Lord of Terror's house.
Oh! Misses the
That's what
flip.
happens. Diablo's just gonna zone him all the way out. Interesting choice to leave Angelics back to zone when Wonton and
Might just be
Level
for the
Spark
range
guys
at this
doing
point.
damage.
Diablo not letting him see the game plan. He's going to keep defending his Immortal, make him think that his team's with him. Force him out, slow the damage. Great job by Soup Cup. Now he's going to regroup with his team now that he knows he has the advantage.
Team duper indeed.
Alright.
Big team fight, here it comes.
Yep, this is
Gargantua's
kind of an
already
MLB.
up.
I'm not sure I would have blown that already. It's already going down.
What are you doing so out of position?
Gust goes out. Kind of a late gust. I'm not sure it was necessary. Could have been used a little bit later. Lots of low health people over here on blue team though.
And you know, he did take Bloodlust. He does not have that ultimate to really sustain the team fight or bring that burst heal that we need. Rainer ult's gonna go down, really solidifying, hey, we want this. SARS. Graduated range on Angelics is really just gonna give the wiggle room needed. to not have to get close.
So it should head bottom. Yep. And if blue team could do whatever the hell they want right now, honestly.
Wonton, Mr. Wantan! Wonton's going back for some mana. Much needed, because he is that kind of driving back force siege line. This is a very dangerous comp, honestly. I didn't give it the respect it deserved in the team chat there, and it's really getting tied together by Sanjo's medic, even though his frisbees suck ass.
knows how to click the green Healy thing. That's what matters.
Yeah, he can press Q a couple times. Big damage, and
what?
I don't agree with Bloodlust here.
I don't agree with Bloodlust, and I don't believe with gusting people off of a Bloodlust being popped. Medic took huge damage. Does get dropped. Is it going to cost him the ETC? It does cost him the ETC. Whoa! Did you see? Holy crap!
That was interesting. Level 20 is coming up for Wonton here, and that's the whole hinging point in this game. Is once he gets Archon,
his health went from full to like less than a quarter in one hammer.
About that.
The demon has fallen.
I'm not sure if that was a desired call, but that was a really good rotation on Soup's team, or by Soup's team, I guess you could say, to those camps.
Yeah. I mean, they could have probably taken bot along the way, but in this case, they're going to be able to rotate top with that big push.
This is one of those why bother motives. They're just going to walk top with the rest of their team. Why wait for another immortal? Why initiate on another team fight? This is going to be kind of a war of attrition. I hope they do walk it in for the victory.
Yeah. Choosing when to end game is a tactic a lot of people aren't familiar with. A lot of people want that for sure 100% instead of going after the extremely probable.
This is one of these extremely probables. For the love of God, run top. And push it in. They're all bottom.
Yeah, they are.
Got nothing but top.
I mean, they don't know they're bottom, but now they have two camps pushing and they are walking top.
Of course they know they're bottom.
Now they do.
And look at that, level 20 Archon. All that's going to happen is disintegrate.
Try and gust them off of this. I'm not sure it's going to be used right off the bat.
Wonton repositioning. Great siege. Oh, Archon. Great ETC ult. But the gust! Why would you gust?
The gust just won the game.
And killed Jaina. Wonton, don't you dare back. Everybody shame on Master Wonton for backing and not really solidifying a victory for his team.
Yeah,
if his team does not win here, which they will because they have a hammer, it is because Wonton is a wuss.
Yeah, you wussy Wonton.
Seriously. GG's go out. That was a fantastic initial turnaround by Red Team. And a good body blocking combo with Diablo and Medic.
Yeah, that was I definitely got to see a little bit more of Li Ming there that I didn't get a lot of in the first game. So big damage numbers. Looking at the numbers here.
And before you do, take a look at the talents. Again, they're very similar to Mayday's, right? Long range and disrupt on level 4, but glass cannon at 13. So they were planning, or Wonton was planning to be at the back. It's an interesting trade-off, 15% of your max health for 15% of your ability power, or increased ability power, and then higher range.
It's probably exactly how I would play her. As I was talking about earlier, I love being in the back and being the poke and the edge there, and when I need to come in and engage, that's when I'm in. But
and exactly, the only thing that I personally, and I mean by no means a professional or experienced player on Li Ming, but I would change the ult to the Wave of Force. Provide another additional thing, a CC, because you're going to take Archon at 20 regardless. You're going to get an additional ult when you get that ability. But all around GG's to be at the back. It's an interesting trade-off, 15% of your max health for 15% of your ability power, or increased ability.
Sorry about those of you that heard the echo there from Mr. Epic. And, forgot to mute the stream part. Alright, so yes, GG's to everybody there. That is 2 matches instead of the typical 3 that we go through. I'm going to make a just kind of a powwow channel. And get everybody together here. Everybody got to play 2 matches. I'm going to let them go because we took so long to get teams together and sorted here. I don't want to keep anybody later than normal, so give me just a second.
Nonetheless, it was a very good time. Thank you to all who showed up.
Hello.
Hello! We're going to get everybody from the previous games together. I'm going to spin Murky around on my screen a little bit while we get everybody back up in this channel, get some GGs, and get quiet for the night. I don't want to kick anybody out of their channels. I believe we have Epic going in and talking to everybody.
Unbelievable. I'm not
Sorry,
sure,
Epic.
and I really hope that you guys
get
will catch the second
real
part of the VODs there, because you'll see a lot of trash talk towards Wonton and wuss ass means. Like, seriously, why did you back? Unbelievable. You decided to back at the end of that game?
Fuck yeah, I was at like 15 health.
It was an assured victory. All you needed to do is put a little pew-pew.
You also had a medic with you.
Wonton, and I care too much about my KDA.
Yeah, I gotta
Also, Sanjo, you couldn't hit a disc to save your life.
What are you talking
Oh
about?
no, you could hit him just in the wrong direction and always screwing your team from kills.
Oh, I didn't.
You-
I
You
wasn't-
robbed
I wasn't
Soup
concerned
Cup.
about the wrong direction.
You robbed Soup Cup of free kills.
On the Zebo, on the edge.
Good job tonight, Soup.
Because he wasn't gonna get him.
Epic, did you fucking see Sanjo's healing in the last one?
Ah, that was unreal.
Oh, we saw the healing.
Very good job.
144,274.
We made a comment. Definitely, he can press Q well, but he certainly can't W.
That's for damn sure. You can't W for shit.
Epic,
If I
1,
may
it's E,
say-
get your shit straight. 2, I don't care as long as I'm disrupting somebody.
Oh.
All
I
right.
know you guys
Exactly.
didn't stream it, but that loser v loser game was the tensest game of cat and mouse because it was a
Really?
defend the hammer team versus an ETC Sonya dive team.
Ooh.
And it was
God.
just this fucking tense cat and mouse game the whole time.
That's awesome. Yeah, I wish
we played
I wish we
Hammer
could have
too.
caught that.
I mean, so are we gonna
GG's
do
though.
game
So
3 now?
this is going to be the end of it, guys. We got a little bit
Sure.
later and took some time to get teams together and lobbies started and everything. So time-wise, I'm going to go ahead and end it. If people want to keep playing, they're welcome to. I'm just going to end the stream here. There's a ton of people here. We can get some games going, some Hero League, some, I don't know, ARAMs, whatever we want to do here. We'll go ahead and get this going. I just want to say thank you to the 20-plus people that showed up tonight. I had a good time. I love casting these things. We'll see you guys again at 8 o'clock Eastern next Tuesday. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you. Oh, before you
Thanks,
guys
all.
go,